Happy Monday, everyone, and happy Labor Day. So this video, I want to discuss about so many videos I have been watching about monetizing your channel. And I have to say, it's very, very informative what I have learned, researched, and tips that I can get out of it to help my YouTube channel. However, I have to say the videos that I've been watching, it's been very redundant, like the same, like they tell you like tips and how to monetize your video, what to say, what not to say, um, things like that, which is great. But I feel like it's the same thing. Like you have to find a niche, or don't find a niche, or learn how to edit, which that's very important. Learn to be authentic, which that is very, very important because you have to be authentic. You have to be yourself because if you're trying to be someone else or fake and phony, your viewers will see that a mile away. So that I get, and that's 100% true. You have to be yourself. You have to be authentic. You can't be someone else that you're not. And you can't compare your other YouTube podcasters or creators. You have to be yourself. Is it good to get tips and strategy for your to implement your channel? Of course, but just don't copy. Don't copy. You just want to be yourself, and you want to be unique and different. You want to be extraordinary. You know what I mean? You don't want to be ordinary. That's the most important thing. Also, I don't know. I just feel like it's just the same. And like you have to find a niche, with some YouTube content creators, they do like makeup. If you're into makeup, if you're into fitness, if you're into food bloggers and stuff like that. And for me, when I started from the beginning, I had no idea what I wanted to do or how to do it, to be honest with you. All I wanted to do is just be comfortable in my own skin and be in front of the camera and just hit record and just start talking. And if you look back in my previous video, which I started last year in April, I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea what I was doing, what I was saying. I didn't know. I didn't even know if I had a niche or not. I just wanted to shoot a video and be comfortable with myself. At first, I was very hesitant. I was scared. I was like really nervous because I didn't like the sound of my voice. I was worried what people are going to say or what people are going to think, how I talk, how I speak, and everything, how I look. And I'm like, you know what? I have to, put my guard down and just start shooting a video, whether if it makes sense or not, whether if I'm making sense, whether if I was going to get viewers or not. And it was very intimidating. I'm not going to lie, it's very intimidating, but I did it. And I did a lot of videos, not knowing where it was going to go and how, what was going to happen next, but I did it. And I had to say, I started with 25 subscribers, which was great. I was happy and excited about it because it was my first time signing up on a YouTube channel, and it was great. But then I had to pivot because I wanted to figure out where I wanted this to go, because at first it was just a hobby for me. It was something to explore and to have fun with and to see where it was going. And now that I got a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera and speaking, and I'm like, okay, this is okay. This is pretty fun. And I like what I'm doing. I'm like putting myself out there, even though it's very scary, because, once you hit post and you publish it, people are going to, criticize you or say things about your video. And that's okay. You're not going to be perfect, and you just have to keep going and just don't even listen to the negativity. You know what I mean? People are going to comment, say, you have great video, your video is great, your video is bad, you're not making any sense, you don't know it all, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. Keep going, which I did. The part really discouraged me the most is that I didn't get enough viewers. A lot of people did not watch my videos, and it was a little discouraged at first. And I'm like, okay, to the point that I really wanted to quit. I really did, because I'm like, man, I'm doing my best. I'm putting myself out there. I'm doing great, thumbnails and stuff like that. I thought I was, creative and putting myself out there. And at one point, I wanted to quit and give up. I really did. But then I prayed and asked God, what should I do? I really love doing this. I'm really have fun, posting videos, and it's getting out of my comfort zone and just being out there. And then God told me this, okay? When I was praying and asking him for wisdom and guidance, he said, why are you doing the video? Like, why are you doing YouTube channel? What is your purpose? What is your goal? Like, is it to please people, or just what is your end goal? And I said to him, the whole reason for this whole YouTube channel from the beginning is just to, one, put myself out there, two, to make a difference, three, to talk about things that I'm very passionate about, and just to address, my point of views and my concerns, and then just get people perspective out of it, and just to have fun with it. That's the most important thing, to have fun with it. And then he said, you know what? If you're having fun with it, just keep doing it. Don't quit. Keep posting videos. Keep posting things that you love to do and that's entertaining and that brings you joy and bring you happiness. If you don't get any viewers, that's okay. At least you did the hard part by going up in front of the camera, hitting record, and sending it off. You did the hard part already, and then you just keep going. You keep going, and that's what I've been doing ever since. I just keep going, whether people are watching my videos or not. At least I did it. At least I'm consistent and I'm putting it out there. And if I get watch time, that's fine. And if I don't, that's okay too. I just keep going. You know what I mean? A lot of things that I record and publish, people may not like it. People may not find it interesting enough. You know what I mean? Because there's so many content creators out there that's so amazing that have been doing this for a very long time and know all the tricks and and know how to work the algorithm to make their YouTube channel great. And I'm still learning myself, and that's okay. You know what I mean? As long I'm putting the good effort in and keep trying, and hopefully one day my channel will be monetized. It's going to take time. I know with some people with their channel, they get monetized within 3 months. 3 weeks, 6 months, 6 weeks, maybe a year. And that's okay. You know what I mean? Maybe they have more to bring to the table, and then maybe they got help, maybe they got a mentorship and stuff like that. Some people can't afford it. I cannot afford a mentorship. I just have to learn as I go. Knowledge is power, and that's the great thing about YouTube channel and Google, that you get to research things and figure it out. And that's what I'm doing. I'm figuring it out. And this whole video is not about me telling you guys what steps to do to monetize your channel, because I'm still learning myself. It would just be disservice to you for me just to make shit up and tell you what you need to do this. You need to do step by step and do this. I'm not going to do that to you guys. It takes time. Eventually, once I'm there, then the next video I will do, then yes, I can tell you the tips and the tricks and what you should do to monetize your video. All I'm saying is that I just feel like some of the people that do the videos about how to monetize, it's just, to me, it's redundant. People say you should do this, you should do that, or you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't that. Who do you listen to? You know what I mean? What advice? Not advice, but the advice that they're giving, the new beginners. You watch one and then they tell you one thing, and then you watch another to tell you to do another. It's like, which is it? It's very confusing. Sorry, I'm so thirsty. It's very confusing, but I get what they're doing. They're trying to help others and help, new beginners, which I get. But my thing is, at the end of the day, just be yourself. Just be yourself and just create amazing contents, whatever it is. And it may not get viewers that you want, but the more you do it, the more you figure out, and then you just pivot, and then you will find a way that the algorithm will figure out where to put you at. There's different categories where they can put you so you can get more subscribers, more viewers, and that's what I'm figuring out. What they're figuring out, excuse me. I started with 25, I started with 50, I started with 100, and it keeps growing and growing, which I'm so grateful and thankful for, because there's so many great contenters out there that's amazing. I've been doing it for a very long time, and I've been doing it for like a year and some months. You know what I mean? I'm still learning and I'm still growing. I'm still changing. I'm still evolving, different things that I can, do on my YouTube channel. And all I can do is just do my best and be myself and just create, amazing content, post it out there. And then hopefully, I get more subscribers, more viewers. And it's all about, just being patient and not overthinking it and not being so hard on myself. Because for me, I'm very hard on myself. I'm all about perfection. I'm all about wanting things to be perfect, wanting things to be right. And sometimes I'm not going to get it right. Sometimes you're not going to get it right. And that's okay. It's okay to stumble. It's okay to fall. It's okay to be upset. Or if you get burned out and you want to take a step back, that's okay too. You can do that. Take a step back. If you're getting burned out, you feel like it's just too much for you, but keep going though. Don't stop and don't quit, because there was one point in my life that I wanted to quit YouTube. I wanted to stop. I was comparing myself with other people. How come they have more channels than this? How come that? And I just realized they've been doing it for so long. They've been doing it for so long. They probably had help. They probably had mentorship. They probably had like best equipment or whatever. I don't have that. You know what I mean? All I have is my phone and then sometimes my laptop and good lighting. That is it. I don't have crew members. I don't have anyone. It's just me doing everything, which that's fine because knowledge is power. It's good for me to learn, to edit, to do things, and to figure it out on my own. And maybe one day I have a small team that will help me do other things, and all I can do is just do post videos. Until then, it's just me, which I'm grateful for because I got God to guide me, to help me along the way, and that is okay. That is okay. So what I'm telling you is it's okay. It's okay for you not to be perfect. It's okay if you only have 25 subscribers, 50, 100. It will grow eventually. Just be yourself, learn as you go, get tips from other people from your YouTube channel because that helps me. I don't copy. I just get like tips and basically it's like a guide map. You know what I mean? Then I figure out on my own put strategies on a piece of paper because I like to write my thoughts and my ideas and my goals, what I'm trying um, to accomplish. Especially when I do video content, I write it down on a piece of paper. I just don't put it in my head. Some people do. It works for them. But for me, I like to write it down and plan things out, what I'm going to talk about, what I'm going to say, and then address it on the next day. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to start your YouTube channel, just be your authentic self because I promise you, people can smell bullshit a mile away. Okay. If you're trying to be fake and phony and try to be someone you're not, people are not going to listen to you. People are going to say next, on to the next, and just learn. Learn how to edit, learn the algorithm, learn different things that you can bring to the table because we all have different things that we can bring to the table. You know what I mean? That we all can relate to, people can resonate to with your videos, whatever you talk about, and just make it fun. Just have fun with it. Just have fun and enjoy. If you make it so serious and be so hard on yourself, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, and you're putting too much pressure on yourself. And I realized that in the beginning, I didn't have a set goal. You know what I mean? I really didn't, to be honest with you. I don't even have a niche. You know what I mean? I just hit record and start, recording and doing different types of videos until I pivot and decided I wanted to try something different and talk about different topics, whether it's politics, religion, relationships, the workplace, anything, you know what I mean? Fashion, whatever, pop culture that I want to talk about, I talk about. And I know a lot of people say, well, you have to be different. You don't want to talk about the same thing that other people talk about, but people have different point of view. Like if I want to talk about a certain type of relationship, why not? I can give you my perspective of relationships of couples who've been through a lot, and especially me that have been through stuff in my life in my past before I got married. And every story is different. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be the same. So when someone says that, well, everyone talked about this, but it can be a different type of story. It can be your own narrative. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be the same, but it can be also different. And I don't see why not we can't talk about it. A lot of people talk about the same topics, but they have their own different point of views. So my point is just go with the flow. Don't be nervous. Don't be scared. And just be yourself. Just be yourself, and you will figure out along the way. You know what I mean? You will figure out along the way. And hopefully, in 6 months from now, or by the end of the year to the new year, did I get 100 subscribers? I don't know. I don't know. It's in God's hands, and I'm not going to stress myself out or worry, and yeah, there's no need for me to worry, stress out. It's in God's hands, and as long I'm continuing to having fun posting videos, which I am, and whatever happens, happens. That's all that matters. As long as you're enjoying it and make it as a hobby, then it can turn into a business. It's possible. It's possible. To me, this is just a hobby for me. Eventually, hopefully one day it turns into a business. I will love that. It's in God's hands, but I'm having fun with this regardless. I love posting videos. I love talking about different types of topics. I just love expressing myself and being more comfortable in front of the camera, because before I was just shy and very self-conscious. about how I look, how I talk, and everything. And now, more and more, each time I keep doing it, I feel more confident and confident each and every day. It's practice, you know what I mean? Just like when you start a new job, you get nervous at first when you start training, meeting new people, and then the more you do it, the more confident you get. Do it again, and you do it again. It's basically it becomes redundant. Same thing when you do a YouTube channel. You get nervous at first, you get freaked out, you worry what people are going to say, what people are going to and what people are going to say, what people are going to comment. But don't worry about the negativity. Don't worry about it. People are going to like your video. Some people are not going to like your video. But you keep moving, you keep going, and not listen to the negativity. And that's it. You know, a lot of people are not going to like your videos. A lot of people are not going to like my videos. A lot of people are not going to agree with the stuff that I talk about, and that's okay. Everyone deserves to voice their opinions and say what they need to say because that's the whole point of your amendments, to speak your mind, speak your truth, and keep it going. And that's what I'm doing with my channel each and every day, posting videos and speaking my truth and my point of views. And that's what I'm saying to you guys too. So don't give up, keep fighting, keep running the race, and you will get there. You will get there eventually, just like I will get there. So this whole point is just to encourage you guys. If you're a new beginner, do not give up and don't get discouraged. And if you do, just take a step back, take a breath, and then just tell yourself you got this, because you do got this, and I got this too. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow, and happy Labor Day.